can't believe you covered me. Mind your own business next time, dickhead. I'm through owing anybody anything. No more debts for me. Once you're out of here, you and me are even, Steven!
Denji pulls his cord and jumps towards the Eternity Devil. He fights him, slashing and cutting everything he could see, but he also receives injuries from the devil, who adds that it's pointless to cut him as his heart isn't there. Power adds that if Denji keeps losing blood, his chainsaw will retract. The Eternity Devil laughed at Denji, stating that the chainsaw had become weaker due to loss of blood. Denji's chainsaw arms retract, but he bites the Eternity Devil and drinks its blood. He notes that even bad-tasting blood tastes good when he sees the agony of the devil.
Blood might be the grossest thing I've ever swallowed, but hearing your shrieks and seeing you bent all out of shape makes this shit as sweet as strawberry jam!
Seeing Denji's crazy fight, Himeno recalls a conversation with Kishibe at Sahara's grave. Kishibe tells her that devils fear devil hunters with a few screws loose. Sahara was quite sane, which is why he died. The same is true with Kino Shai, Subaru, and Sasaki. The same people fear the devil's attack, and that fear makes the devil stronger. Kishibe asks if Aki is also sane, but Himeno states that no sane person will try killing the gun devil. Later, Himeno asks Aki if he wants to become a civilian devil hunter with her. She explains she got a good offer, and they can keep their lifestyle. Aki is fine with continuing to meet up, but he is not interested in being a civilian devil hunter. Himeno is sure that if Aki fights the gun devil, he will die because he's cool, gentle, and normal like everyone else. The Eternity Devil knocks Denji down and believes it won. Himeno pulls his cord with her ghostly devil arm.
But this guy right here?
Eureka! Fountains of blood explode from you with every slice. I chug it like it's soda and I'm good as new. I could do this for fucking ever! With such a dope concept that Nobel Prize is mine!
Denji then stands up and states that he has an idea. If he keeps cutting him and drinking his blood, then that's a perpetual motion machine. Seeing how crazy Denji is, Himeno starts to believe he may be able to kill the gun devil. 3 days later, Denji still fights the Eternity Devil. Himeno lies with Aki in bed, telling him that it's over. The Eternity Devil exposes his weakness, saying it's his heart, and asks Denji to kill it as it no longer can bear the pain. Denji's surprised that it's already over, but he cuts the devil and kills him. The devil hunters leave the hotel. Denji holds the gun devil's piece. As he feels good, he ends up falling, but Himeno captures him and realizes he fell asleep. Himeno states that they will take Aki and Denji to the hospital in Koben, and Arai should report to the sector. Sometime later, Himeno speaks with Aki and wants to have a newbie welcome party. She explains that Division 4 has never gathered together before and can use it to bond together. They may also be able to solve the problem of Koben and Arai wanting to leave. Not only do they fear the devils, but they also likely regret that they tried to kill Denji. Aki states that if they are doing it, it has to be this week since he wants to invite Makima too, who will be going on a work trip next week. Himeno wonders what Denji is, as the devil seems to know something about him. She also wonders why Makima cares so much about Denji. Usually Makima travels a lot, but lately she's staying in Tokyo, and Himeno wonders if it's because of Denji and if she knows his secret. Division 4 gathers for a drink. Aki knows that Fushi didn't bring his fiend, but Fushi states that it's not that rational, like power. Koben arrives a bit late, and Makima said she will come later. While looking at the menu, Denji recalls his promised kiss from Himeno, and she states she will give him one when she gets a bit more drunk. The newbies introduced themselves, and Denji revealed he is 16 and loves eating and sleeping. Hiro Kaiser revealed he is 22 years old. He has a contract with the Fox Devil, and his hobby is haiku. Denji notes that he has the same devil contract as Aki, who explains that the Fox Devil is friendly with humans and has lots of contracts with devil hunters. Himeno adds that only handsome people can use the fox's devil's head. Koben then introduces herself, being 20 but her devil's contract is a secret. She also likes eating tasty food. They ask Fushi where his newbie was, and Fushi revealed that he died yesterday. They proceed to explain that the devils that can't be handled by the civilian devil hunters are beyond the public's safety, and people die easily. Himeno states that Denji won't die as he's waiting for a kiss from her. Another member explains that Himeno has kissed everyone except the newbies, and for sure she will kiss them too. Denji gets excited. He will be getting a guaranteed kiss. Makima shows up, overhears Denji, and wonders if he will be kissing anyone. Denji then denies it. Himeno then wonders if he no longer wants her kiss, but Denji states he does want it. Denji is then torn, not wanting Makima to see him kiss Himeno, but he really wants a French kiss for Himeno. He decides to change the subject and tells Makima that he found a gun piece in the devils, but she had heard about it already. Aki adds that more devils with guns are appearing and targeting Denji. He wonders if Makima knows something about Denji. Makima states that she will tell him if he can outdrink her. Himeno decides to join them, and the three start drinking beer after beer. One of the members is impressed that Power can suppress her violent urges. Power states that it is because she has a very high IQ. The member is surprised that's the reason and wonders what her IQ is. Power states it's 100, but as one member says, she has the same. Power then changes her IQ to be 120. The member says that Fushi has a high IQ, and he reveals that it's 134. Power then says that her IQ is 500 or 1000. Himeno then turns and starts kissing Denji. He gets excited, feeling her tongue, but then feels something else. He then realizes that Himeno is throwing up in his mouth. Everyone sees them and starts to laugh. Power adds that Denji has the habit of swallowing anything with nutrition in his mouth, and in that moment, Denji ends up swallowing the vomit. Denji recalls his young days while looking at the trash cans for food. As he eats anything he finds, he sees some rats eating and some drunk guys vomiting and laughs, saying, "It must be quite shameful." Denji is vomiting in the bathroom. Arai is helping him and says that he's good at helping because his mother gets drunk each day after work. His envy of Denji is unlike him. Arai has no talent for being a devil hunter. Denji tells him to look at him as his first kiss was with vomit, and there should be no envy. After the meeting, Himeno takes Denji, as he's unable to walk home. Himeno takes Denji to her place and puts him on her bed. She then goes to take a shower, and after that, she opens a beer. She hears Denji waking up and asking for water, and she goes and gives him beer with her mouth. Himeno then wonders, why is Denji there? Did she bring him home? She guesses that Denji loves Makima and is a little annoyed, as Aki also loves her. She lies next to Denji and tells him they should do it. Denji wonders what she means, and Himeno states that it's sex. She tells him to raise his hands and starts taking off his shirt. Denji wonders if that is really okay as his first kiss was supposed to be with Makima but he gave it to Himeno, who vomited in his mouth, and if he wants his first kiss to be taken by Himeno too. But he decides to see for himself. Himeno proceeds to take off his pants but finds lollipops in his pocket. Seeing the lollipops, Denji recalls a bit earlier when he wasn't feeling well due to the vomit and Makima told him to go outside for some fresh air. Makima then brought him some nausea medicine. Denji shares that he had a bad first kiss, and even if he kissed a different woman, now he will be thinking of the taste of vomit. Makima was licking the lollipops when she pulled them out and put them in Denji's mouth. She tells him that he probably won't forget the taste of vomit, but he will experience all kinds of first tastes, and for example, his first indirect kiss tastes like a cold-flavored lollipops. Himeno has fallen asleep while Denji is lying on the ground next to the bed. He looks at the lollipops and apologizes to Pochita, but states he wants to save his first time for Makima. In the morning, Himeno wakes up Denji, and while they eat breakfast, she explains she doesn't remember anything from last night and wonders if she did anything to Denji. He tells her that he won't do it with a vomit lady and is saving his first time for Makima. Himeno is glad, as otherwise she could be arrested for doing it with a minor. After a moment, she adds that Denji is strange, and most people would have felt uncomfortable and left by now, but Denji doesn't understand why he would leave when there's free food. Himeno guesses that he loves Makima and wonders if he will still love her even if she has a bad personality. Denji doesn't care, so Himeno decides to help him and set him up with her. Himeno offers a secret alliance. She will help him with Makima while Denji helps her with Aki. Denji agrees, and Himeno states they are no longer seniors and juniors but friends. She tells him he can come sometimes for breakfast with Aki and Power, but Denji wonders if Makima would come too. Makima is on the train heading to Kyoto to meet with her bosses. She doesn't really want to meet them, as she finds them scary and wants to buy a lunchbox. In a tunnel a bit before Kyoto, the men sitting in front and behind Makima pull out guns and shoot her along with her assistant. The men make a call and state that they can start the operation.
Take you